The point is to express your financial concerns to the universe, not just carry it all. If you're hurting, lay it all on me. Queen of Pentacles came up with the Eight of Swords. I feel like you're trying too hard to do something yourself, do something on your own. You may even be using universal support to do so, but what I'm seeing is you're doing it with still carrying it. Also, generosity just flipped. The feminine principle was under that, but the feminine principle fell down, and now generosity. Emptiness. You do not have to overgive or overcompensate. You don't have to give your very last to gain in return. I feel like there's an energy of being generosity, and I feel like there's a new learning of generosity, meaning it's not even having to be resourceful. I feel like you've already mastered that, especially over the last 3-4 years. What this feels more so is like, how can you show up or volunteer? How can you show up? Maybe you already do, but I'm seeing soup kitchen hour. I'm seeing donating clothes to women and children shelters. I'm seeing what you may have needed help with in the past, how you can be of service to that version of you in current people who are in that energy now. Emperor energy is also seeing the problem, not running from it. If you have to, it's like exposure therapy, checking your bank account, not letting certain things go over your head and just figuring out later. What I'm seeing is lay it all on me, but also when you're laying it all, know that's a final release to surrender and open up to a new portal, a new path, a new timeline. I feel like you've already aligned and merged with a new timeline, but it's difficult when it feels like your actual reality isn't fully shifted yet. But what I'm seeing is see where there are subtle signs of change, because when you appreciate those, you recognize those and get excited about those, bigger changes will continue to be afloat. That's not the word I was looking for. Ultimately, Emperor energy. You got to be in control of these things. You also have to see things for what they are without being afraid of them. I feel like I'm learning how to let go of the fear about not being enough, not being capable enough, and tuning into it's do or die. Something feels do or die, and that could be a motivator for you to be more serious about something. Also, it's a new moon in Cancer too. How you're relating to your emotions, how you're relating to your feminine principle, especially with this and generosity. You've mastered being generous. It's time to master receiving too, the feminine way. Even just setting up the intention and calling it. Even if you have to go in meditation and sit there for an hour until you actually can feel what it's like to magnetize things to you without you feeling like you have to also do 222, because you've mastered the art of doing. You've actually done a lot. Let's say that. If you're hurting, lay it all on me. And I'm also feeling with this too, even Temperance, where you need more balance. And even Queen of Cups is under that. That's what I meant. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. I meant to say Queen of Wands. Yep, Wheel of Fortune under that too, the Hermit. Virgo energy is significant. You could have Virgo in the money house, 2nd house, 6th house, 10th house. To me, it feels more so, or Virgo placements that are prominent. Saturn in Virgo, where it's like you're learning the value, but more so of how you can be of service. Again, how can you be of service? Also seeing the act of Jesus too, or how Jesus, the Jesus way, being how Jesus was, very giving, very generous, very loving, caring about the people. You care about the people. How can you help them? How can you serve them? Is that by sharing the wisdom that you have? Is that by releasing fear as well and stepping into, it's like, I feel like you're motivated by, again, that do or die energy. Maybe that's why I had to get to this point, so you can actually go balls to the wall with something without being afraid of it. Because I feel like abundance is clearly yours, but being wrapped up in the illusion of feeling like you should be somewhere, or it's like you're apart from the ultimate career goal, for example, like selling out all of your product. Like, it to feel so far away is keeping you in this illusion of not having enough right now. And truly, even a spiritual connection is more than enough, because you're getting a lot of answers, and that's going to help set up a new timeline, a new path, a new cycle. A cycle that's intuitively led, where you have balance and moderation, where you can receive and give at the same time, or those have their honorable moments. Now more fell. Homesickness and renewed hope. You can't even be wishing for and more stability, more comfort, and maybe even you've experienced homesickness for what feels like your whole life. 22 significant. Angels are clearly with you. I'm saying that with full force. Also Jesus, Ascended Master energy is with you as well. Saint Germain, Saint Francis. Renewed hope. Just know that you may feel this way, but you also know that it's not even your, I feel like this fear is not even yours. You've done so much work to overcome it. Just let the new cycle fully integrate. And that also is letting, I'm seeing that one video, I don't know if you've seen it, where the guy talked about the tsunami effect, especially with TikTok and views. It's like when you start posting again, it feels like everything recedes 4 for 4. And that's the illusion. But then your other videos start getting boosted out, or your content. Trust that also your content is being boosted out. Do not fixate on the numbers, not fixate on the like, none of that. That's losing sight of what the purpose is. You can be motivated by that and excited by that, and it also feels too. Trust that it's reaching the people it's meant to reach. And that's all that matters. What's the point of sharing a message if you're wanting it to get to everybody, but not people who are actually going to listen and hear? Pay attention to the ones that it's hitting, that it needs to be hit by. And then it all will pour in. And this will be a thing of the past, baby. Trust.